We've been searching for beef for the better part of a half an hour now, and we just got word Beeve needs a sled. He's got to buck down, buck down.
All right, Beeve.
Good morning, everybody. Our patience has paid off. We've been waiting for this for a long time. We finally have snow. Yeah! Look at this. It is windy, it is cold, and the snow is pretty new, so our chances of finding a track from the road are pretty slim. It is horrendous wind. We've got like 40-mile-an-hour winds up here right now. We've got about an inch of snow, so if we can find something, we're gonna be dead quiet moving through the woods. This is a killer day, killer. We've been waiting for this, haven't we, babe?
Yeah, it's a lot better than 60 and sunny.
Yeah, about friggin' time.
Yep.
All right, Jim, good luck.
Shoot straight.
Yeah, we'll do our best. Thanks for bringing in some snow for us. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Beef, good luck.
Good luck, sir. Tracy, Beeve. Dropped the boys off. We finally got some good weather, so fingers crossed. The snow dance has been made and delivered as promised. We're gonna walk the end of this road and just kind of see how it feels. And I haven't hunted out here much at all on this end of things, so this is all kind of new to me.
Let's get a buck.
It's a good day for a buck. We'll keep you all posted. Jimmy and I just following this buck track, and this deer right up there feeding. Don't know where. Oh, Jimmy, we're straight ahead of you. I got him. Okay. That's okay. I'd like to get some film of him. Oh, I see him. It's a spike horn. Can you find him in the damn camera? Oh, wait.
It's not a racker.
No.
It's like a spike horn, maybe modified spike horn.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to. I could have shot it, but
Yeah. He was
like,
yeah.
good one. That's why I asked you if you wanted it.
See deer for next year. Yeah, he was only 120 yards from us.
That's
Max.
the second buck I've had in my crosshairs this year.
That's good. That's better than most years.
At first, I thought it was a doe because I didn't see horns with the naked eye.
Yeah, I thought it was a doe
Walking in the
too.
brush, just doing its thing.
Yep.
And then when I got the scope up, and he picked his head up. I said, "Oh, it's a spike horn."
Yep.
My finger didn't pull the trigger. I
Guess
think I finally graduated off from spike horn.
Little buck did some feeding in here. See that? There's some hair right there. Yeah, let's chew that little tip. There's some deer here, right there. He was in here doing a little munching. We think he's following a doe. Well, after a little investigation, we determined that he's pushing a doe. He's just following her track, and they're heading down to a giant mess behind me, and it's a cliff and just a hellhole. So we decided we're gonna hook the top of the ridge, see if there's anything else around, and then make a sweep back around, just because we want to burn up our whole day tracking a small buck that we've already seen, and two, we don't want. If we got anything fresh, they're gonna be in our pocket. So we just assumed track a boy that we want to go for today. So we're gonna head up on the ridge and see what else is kicking around in here. Already a big change to the weeks we've been having. Within half an hour of in the woods, we saw deer, a legal deer we could have shot. So it's a good day. Because we got 2 running deer tracks.
Looks like we got 3.
3 deer now. Pretty sure we just bumped them coming through that stuff. It's all raspberry boot brush. Can't be quiet. If you have a running track and you have a hard time deciphering out which way the deer is going, this is a good indicator. There's their tracks and all the little piles of dirt laid on top of the snow. was from what they kicked up with their feet as they're going. So that's one way to help determine the direction the deer's running. Especially if you can't see the tracks in it, follow the direction the dirt and the debris and like leaves and sticks are going, or water. When he plunges into a bunch of ice and comes out, the ice and water drops will be on the side he's traveling in for that direction. So, little tracking tip. Running tracks, when deer land, they all come together just like a dog or a cat when they run. So they jump, all their feet come together for balance, and then they can push off again like a big spring. So that's what it looks like when they're running. Nice clean imprint. Cocoa Pops just dropped me off in a patch of woods. I have never hunted in. I know where the roads are, but that's about it. And he's going around the ridge. And it's about 2 o'clock. I just come up the hill where it looked kind of nice, and I just hit a good buck track. It's a nice one. He's not huge, but he's a nice one. So it snowed in a little bit, so I think it was from this morning. I don't know if I'll could freshen it up quick enough before my daylight runs out. But hey, it's a nice buck track, and take it for a waste and see how it looks. What do I got to lose? When you're tracking, one thing you'll notice, the tracks go right through here, and you can see on the raspberry bushes, the snow's been knocked off. Compared to like over here, everything's still covered in snow. So if you lose a track, you can always see where they went through based on how much snow. See how it's all nice and brown right here, and it's all, it like pops against the snow because all the snow was knocked off. But over here, it's all covered still. It's all, everything's still got white on the branches. That helps you figure out where they went through. So if they go through here, you'll see everything. All the snow's been knocked off all the way through there. What I can do, now that I know the path, I can just look at the brush too. If I have a hard time finding the track underneath it, I can tell, okay, they went through here. So now I can just walk in that lane and keep looking for them. So you look for where the snow's been knocked off. When you go through spruce, true, evergreens and stuff like that, that's even better because the contrast is so much better. And you can see where the snow's been knocked off. So another little tip for you guys. Well, that was short-lived. They just got cut off. Good luck to them. That's how it goes. Not my deer until my tag's in it. I'm gonna work their back track, and maybe another deer will come up their back track. Who knows? So what I'm gonna do, because the rut's coming up, I have a tipper can, and I'm gonna use my old tipper can and the buck grunt combo. So I'm gonna call with the tipper can, and then I'm gonna grunt behind it, so it sounds like a buck tending a doe. And maybe it'll attract some attention. What are you gonna do? That's how the game goes, so mosey on my way. Just jumped a doe. She jumped up and she tripped right here, and then I called, she stopped, came back. I scoped her, she was bald, and then she went that way before I got the camera up there. Now my battery's gonna die. She jumped a buck and I shot him. Oh, I hit him twice. He's right over here. I saw him fall down the second shot. I don't have much battery left, so I'm saying it. And unfortunately, I don't have my phone. My phone's at camp. So I'm about to save it, okay? Oh, he's got bone. Yeah. Oh, that was fast. Just walking down through this clear cut, and he just kind of, I spooked him. I jumped him earlier. He ran down the hill and he was hiding out. I saw him, he started walking out. And I see him slowly walking, tail down, head down. And I popped him. He's right over here. Okay, I'm gonna save my battery. I got blood right there. He was only about 100 yards max. He's right over there. Well, guys, got another Maine buck down. There he is. What a nice little buck. Oh, look how pretty his antlers are. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's a 5. He's a 5. Oh, what a beautiful little deer. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's nice and red to white. Oh. Wow. What a beautiful buck. He's tall and wide. Oh, wow, he just jumped up right in front of me. I jumped him in some spruces, and I think he had a doe with him because the doe bolted downhill and he hooked around and he lost her, so he hunkered down. I saw him hunker. I saw his tail down. I saw he's right there. So that's the doe. So I start sneaking around, and then I got the camera out and he picks his head up and comes around and I see bone. I'm like, oh, that's a buck. So I get my scope on him and say, oh, that's a beauty. And I didn't have time to film. I was like, I gotta. Oh, first day of snow. Beautiful 5-pointer. Oh, he's gorgeous. Oh, sorry guys, I'm in shock. The boys can't hear me. I'm up on another side of a ridge. Sorry guys, it's gonna be another long night out, but I'm only half mile from the rig and it's all downhill and clear cut, so. And he'll fit in the sled. Oh, look at him. Wow. Oh my God. What a beautiful deer. I'm gonna get him out so we can see him.
We've been searching for beef for the better part of a half an hour now, and we just got word Beef needs a sled. He's got to buck down, buck down. All right, Beef. We're coming, buddy, don't worry. 49.906. Well, we're about a quarter mile to go. Cocoa Puff's leading the way. Got our GPS on and Tracy's hauling the sled. He's probably cold. We're coming, Beef. Jimmy, you look like Iron Man. I do? How you doing, Beef?
I'm doing really good.
That's awesome.
Oh, Beef, that's a great buck. Nice buck, Beef. Nice one, dude. Yeah, what is wrong with that?
5-pointer?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, pick him up, buddy. That's a great buck, Beef. It's almost no need at this point. You guys know how we feel about this kind of stuff. Take lots of photos, take lots of pictures, take lots of video. This is your chance, right? As soon as, even though it's cold and we got to get going and Bee's been out here all day, it only takes a few extra minutes to take some good pictures and video. That way you have something to look back on from years to come.
My gloves are
It's something we always recommend on this channel. Anyone who watches it knows that's what it's all about. Making memories, having a great day, and getting to be out in nature and tracking a big buck. That's what it's all about. All right, boys, what do you say? Let's go to town, huh?
Yeah, I gotta warm up.
Yeah. We're gonna warm you up, Beef.
Right off.
That's right. We can't wait to show Dad and Casey. They have no idea, so this is gonna be fun. It's cold out here too. Oh yeah, they're probably worried right now. But ready to start dragging?
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. There he is.
You'll be right.
Nice.
The Beef.
Before I see it, congratulations. That's awesome. Glad you're here.
Hi, hi, hi.
Hi.
Howdy.
We were worried. We were nothing.
You guys are gonna be worried.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't find him till dark.
Yeah.
Oh, it was well after dark, yeah.
Let's see him.
Let's see.
Let's see him.
Oh, good one.
That's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Nice.
Jimmy dropped me off the clear cuts to the bottom. I'm like, you know what? Let me out here. I haven't hunted up here. I'm like, I've always said I wanted to.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go up. I said, I'm gonna go up and cut over the top and come down. Jimmy's like, okay, I'll head out that way. I'm like, I'll plan on meeting you over there. Yeah. I forgot my cell phone at camp, so I couldn't film with that or take pictures naturally. Yeah. And the battery in my camera keeps dying, so I keep taking it out, rubbing it in my hands, putting it in my armpit, warm it up, so I get a little more out of it. Yeah. So I'm going along, and then I'm like, I check the time. It's 3:30. I'm like, ugh. I have almost a 3/4 mile hike back to this spot. I'm like, I need to hook back.
Yeah.
So I'd use my tipper can and I'm blatting and then I grunt behind it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm just doing that through the woods.
Yeah.
Well, I stop and I take out, I had a little bit of sunshine roast left.
Yeah.
So I'm eating that and like, oh, thanks sunshine, now here to slay your brother. And I put it back in my pocket and I, and then I hear, and I look over and there's this doe. I used to see Brown jump up and she stumbles in trying to get up out of some spruces. And she's probably 70 yards.
Yeah.
And then I scope her, I'm like, oh, she's bald. I try to get my camera out.
Yeah.
And then she hops up and I can't see her, but she bounces once and I grunt, she stops.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, get the camera, and then she just turns and goes. I'm like, well, whatever. So I go back down the hill, bap, 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 and then I hear whoosh, whoosh, and he was
Yeah.
20 feet from me.
Jeez.
Through some green spruces. It was a big clump that was thick. He had a doe with him.
Oh.
She was in front of me, he was down the bottom. She ran, and I just busted. I sprinted, busted through the green, went, ah, and I just ran through the stump. And I see a little, I think I see a flag of her going, and I thought it was just one. I didn't know he was with her.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, well, that's cool, I'm jumping doe in here. I'm like, I might get something on film today.
Right.
So I go around the corner, and I see her running track, and I see another track. I'm like, oh, this one's going where I want to go.
Yeah.
Why not?
Right.
So I'm following along, and then it starts walking. I'm like, oh, I didn't hit him hard. He has no idea what I am.
Right.
So I get my gun ready and I'm coming around the corner and I see his butt, tail curled down, and he's going underneath this little spruce bump. Oh, and of course I see the butt. I'm like, it's a doe. Awesome. So I get my camera out and I'm waiting for him to come out and I'm filming. He comes out and I see this.
Yeah.
That's not a doe. Put my camera away, pull out the gun, scope him, and I got a good look at that fork. Said, oh, he's a
Yeah.
big four. I said,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
He comes out and he starts walking straight away from me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to just put it right up the rump, but
Right. Right.
you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, you don't get him unless you shoot.
Right.
So he starts going, "Yeah," just like that, and he kind of half turns and like picks his head up, and I snuck it right behind his hind quarter on the rib on the other side.
Yeah.
And I went right up inside, and he went, started running, and I rack around, sprint. And he kind of goes, oh, and he hesitates, and I send another one in there.
Yeah.
That one got him right in the tail back here. It spined him.
Oh, jeez.
So the rump roasts are probably junk, and the tenderloins might not be so good. But he went up and over and flopped and done. I'm like, click, click. I said, that was it right there. And I just sit there and I'm waiting. He's done. Rack my gun, pick it up. And then it comes out like a chickadee. I'm like, okay. I'm like, my battery's gonna die again. So, and I cut back up to his trail, and I see blood from the first shot. I'm like, oh, okay. So I film that a little bit, and it's like,
Yeah.
And then I see his belly. He's still doing this a little bit. So I cut uphill above him, so I'm broadside to him. So if he gets up, I can put one right in the boiler room,
Right.
finish him quick.
Right.
But he was done. So I walked up to him. And,
Nice.
Yeah. What a beauty.
yeah.
Nice big
Oh.
head.
Well, we don't have much of a drag left. Thanks for joining the party late there, Dad. Let's finish her out. Hey! We made it!
Ain't that nice?
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
That's how you load him in, Dave.
All right, everybody, we got the buck hung up, and we will weigh him first thing in the morning. So we're gonna watch some film, have something to eat. It's a late night, and then we're gonna find out what he weighs tomorrow. Morning, Beef.
Morning.
Probably couldn't even sleep last night.
Not awake. Literally.
Look who it is, Dare Dog. Been a while, buddy. This is gonna be a reaction video. Go ahead, Jerry. You can look in the truck.
Oh, damn, buddy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Go ahead, Jerry. You know what? Drop that tailgate, will you? Go ahead.
Nice one.
Thank you. About time. About time. Ah! thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button if you like these videos. Subscribe to see more big buck hunts and outdoor adventures. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.